Oh, everybody, I just wanted to get this live over with. All right, let me. This is a real quick Madden game, and just got to keep this streak going. So. Yeah. All right, let's get ready to play, my guy. My guy. My guy.
It's in the game.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On the return, here's Nico Mejia. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll go with Hunt on the run. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
At the 38-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give left side to Brown. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets it.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Offense to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. A play made by an all-pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3.
Pacheco on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 at the Ravens 16.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down.
Yellow. Pacheco. He'll not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Waste of time. What is this? Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Yellow. Let's go, Wally.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. They couldn't quite match the score, but at least they were able to cut in half and really offer a counter-punch. Now incumbent upon their defense to do their job.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go play fake with Jackson. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs facing a deficit near the break. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Go back to Pacheco on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
15.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Come back.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Sheen on lead on the return. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Oh, my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Pacheco. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's a gift to Hunt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2.
Yellow.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, look at this, trying to surprise him with an end around. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Lamar back to throw. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Jalen Watson on the tackle. It's a gain of 11.
Over 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Here's the
City.
kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go through the flurries here at Arrowhead. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Yellow. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again, it's Pacheco. This field pretty slick down. That pickup only about 3 yards.
Just shy of midfield. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Yellow. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Yellow. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way?
Bro, all you know how to fucking do is fucking run the ball. Fucking that. Man, get your sorry ass on, man.
And over 99%
Your
of my
sorry
members
ass on.
say that they win more games with my team.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now some wintry football ahead of us as it's all teed up and ready. And we're off from Arrowhead. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Dak off the play fake. Into the hands of Pickett. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Yeah! There we go.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. That's complete. It's just far off the tackle, but he lost the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. Look at that.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third and long, Prescott. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
It's Pacheco again. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy complete. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. We always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Return starts from the goal line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dan. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now Dak to throw. Flush down out to his left. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now a toss running left with Williams. Has some room to work. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Back to throw Mahomes. Catch made by a man. He's in the clear. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs. With it, 1st and 10. Running right is Pacheco. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Looking quickly here. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the floor before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pacheco. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing is Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs blow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Hey, 57.
The Chiefs.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs get it back around the 39-yard line. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. First down carry for Pacheco. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Attack!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Butker knocks it through, and that grows their lead to 12.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Chiefs cover on the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40 Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. On for Pacheco to start the half. And he charges through the slow for a gain of 4. And goes to the hurry up here. Now it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go through the flurries here at Arrowhead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Gabriel. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Gabriel. Flush to his right. Off route, right side, taken by Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First down. 1st and 10.
Gabriel now on 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
A gain of 21 yards.
Ready? On the handoff, 4. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go with the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up. Third and goal.
Right, 60. Set. Ready.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Dylan Gabriel. Touchdown, Browns.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Nico Remigio going to bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, it's the Browns with the advantage. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing is Mahomes. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
At the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Gabriel. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Set.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
17.
To throw is Gabriel. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yellow.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10.
Campbell on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Patrick to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught, and this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Now Gabriel. His throw left is complete with Judy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22.
1st down, Cleveland.
Looking to throw is Gabriel. This one batted away. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
Mason Graham on the stop.
On the ground, this is Hunt. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's a run with Hunt. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Malik Collins makes the stop. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They face 2nd down and 7.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, ready, ready.
Throwing is Gabriel. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Yards to go.
A run straight ahead. That's Ford.
Jordan Ford, the ball carrier. Derek Nunny on the tackle. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway.
Yellow.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Here we go. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 87, Travis Kelsey. It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down right at the line.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. On handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. No chance at all. He'll go down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on downs.
Check, cut.
The drive starts with a carry by 4. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Gabriel. This pass caught by Judy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Ready.
1st down, Brown.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Here's Gabriel now on 2nd down. And he's over the middle of the field. It is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Red 38. Check.
Throwing again is Gabriel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Multiple times and all throw. That is Chris Jones. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Here's a screen set up for 4.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identify the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Blue 32. Cut.
On 4th down, Gabriel. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for it could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
52 blue.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal.
Here we go. Cut.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dylan Gabriel. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
Ready. Fight.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes back. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 33 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up is a rematch of Super Bowl 55 as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baker going to throw this right away. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Mayfield to throw it. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Play fake. Mayfield. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Mahomes now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. I'm not quite sure they got the spark that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spark to their opponent instead, because that big stop has galvanized the sideline, and it starts their offense out with some momentum.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and a long way to go. Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Throwing, Mayfield. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Mayfield with it once more. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. To the right side, it's Kelsey. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
180! Pistol.
Mayfield down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and goal to go.
20! Point it right. What's up?
Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving from 4 yards out. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
The Bucs will set up for the 2.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this 1st half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Hey, 43.
Now Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, looking for a bigger gain?
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled for just a short gain.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 10 more there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
180.
And again, it's Mayfield. And it's caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Buccaneers 12, Chiefs nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The thing's just kind of continuing to unravel for
It's the natural ingredients you trust for superior nutrition. Root for Blue Buffalo. It's love. Made fresh. I'm so social. I'm struggling with this.
Adios. Just want to say 2 peace. And 2 sweet.